My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Cancerians. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading of 5 card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these 2 beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all for supporting me. I love you guys incredibly, so thank you all so very much for your love and devotion towards me. So anyway, this 5 card love reading includes where the first card represents you, the second the other person, the third the relationship, the fourth the past, the fifth the future, and I'm going to draw a Vampire Oracle for you and then a Favole for more information. But let's get started with card number 1 for you. 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting mostly the ones who are in a relationship, but I'm also going to talk about the single Cancerian. So for the ones who are in a relationship, it looks like a very stable, grounded, even though you are a water sign. I mean, this is one of your, yeah, I mean, this is an earth card. You can have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo somewhere in your star chart, or your spouse, whoever it may be, or significant other is probably, or could be also a very down to earth individual. But this is kind of like a give and take kind of, relationship. Because, it's like normally in the other card, you see, this individual holding these scales, throwing money out to the less fortunate individuals out in this world, or back then at least. But here it seems like, the other person, you could be taking care of the other person, or you could be, the other person could be taking care of you. So it's kind of like a mutual, we'll give and take kind of situation. For the ones who are single, I can see, that, either, you've been in a give and take kind of situation, or maybe, and maybe it didn't really work out all too well and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's like, maybe, it's like you have this need, to want to be in a give and take kind of situation. Maybe you've been in some past relationships where it was just either, you were the one that put in a lot of time and effort into something, and the other person just kind of thought, well, whatever, I don't care, you want to be the one to bring in all the romance and the passions and all this, lavish stuff, then that's your prerogative, but, I just don't care about it. And then eventually you just think, okay, then you just think, I want to move on to something way better. So that's kind of more or less what I see here for both of you individuals, the ones in the relationship and the single. The other person, Page of Swords. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, the Page of Swords is kind of like, it could be an air sign, it could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but this person, is also very, outgoing, wants to also, kind of, we'll start getting out and going on like adventures and stuff like that. So for the ones who are single, this person is probably going to be heading towards you, because this person is probably also, desired and in need of wanting to be, because in the springtime, what I've noticed about many humans, especially in animals, is it's called the mating season for a reason. You see a lot of animals kind of wanting to get together, like birds and stuff like that, or even humans, are incredibly attracted, between like March and May and stuff like that. So, I can understand how this person is kind of geared around the time of, springtime, because in a week or so, we're going to be, heading into, March season, which does not benefit me at all, but I do see somebody heading out towards you. Now, what I see here is that the other person is also putting time and effort in this relationship as well, because that's why it's kind of the give and take kind of relationship, what I see here. Relationship. 3 of Cups. Aww. Celebrations galore, my beloved Cancerians. Maybe you just got married, proposed to, maybe an engagement party, maybe, there's like an anniversary of some kind, but the 3 of Cups is about this grand celebration of some kind. So, for the ones, I mean, maybe you guys are kind of in the courtship phase right now, and then this is kind of, the moment where either you or the other person is going to be proposing to each other, whoever it may be. So, and for the ones who are already in a relationship and stuff like that, this looks like, still a very grand, connection, to be celebrating and stuff like that. Maybe, one of you guys have a birthday coming up, but the thing is I do see a beautiful, very beautiful, celebration with you and the other person. And for the ones who are single, I do see some kind of proposition taking place, or maybe you guys are going to get married of some kind, or seal the deal, as the human, teaches me all of these modern day phrases and stuff like that. Now let's look at the past. Strength. Interesting. Yeah, what I kind of see here is, it's like for the ones who are in a relationship, there was a lot of courage, strength, and confidence in this beautiful connection between you and the other person. That's why it's kind of give and take kind of situation. You could have Leo somewhere in your star chart, or or the other person could be a Leo, but I do see in the past that there is some, a lot of courage and a lot of, strength, that pretty much, brought you both together in this very beautiful, harmonious, and celebratory situation. And for the ones who are single out there, I can see, despite being Cancer, stuff like that, you could even have so many other, like maybe Leos or other, signs, somewhere in your placements and stuff like that. But I would never, ever underestimate Cancer because, it's like a lot of people, they think, oh yeah, water signs are this and that. But, I've known a lot of strong, courageous, and very determined Cancerians, both men and women, in this world, that I more or less kind of, observed and analyzed in my own way. But that's kind of what I see is, there's just so much courage. Wow, I'm not surprised. The future. Page of Wands. Journeys, journeys, journeys. Well, the thing is, you could go on a beautiful honeymoon. Maybe you guys are going to be doing your little anniversary, journeys of whatever it may be. But the thing is, there's definitely a journey for both the ones who are in a relationship and the single ones out there. And this applies more for the single ones. I mean, unless unless the ones in a relationship are already, geared towards wanting to go on more adventures and stuff like that together. But that's what I more or less see here for both of you guys, as you both are embarking on this very passionate, very beautiful, strong, courageous, and very outgoing, and celebratory moment somewhere. Can't say when or how, but of course you guys probably already have things already, taken care of in the future. So, but let's see what Oracle has for my Cancerians. Religion. Canon, rules, and commandments. Okay, maybe you guys are from religious background. Maybe you guys believe in commandments or rules and stuff like that. Maybe you guys just have the same beliefs and stuff like that. And for the ones who are out there, eventually you might have somebody who you will share some things in common with and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I more or less see here. Is it's like religion. It doesn't have to be that whoever's watching is religious, but it's also about kind of sharing beliefs and values, and that you pretty much have the same ideas and stuff like that. So eventually, something will click, and maybe that's why there's a wonderful give and take kind of situation, because you both share and you both acknowledge each other's beliefs and values in your own way. So, and maybe that's what actually when you're helped out with all the strength and courage and determination, stuff like that. And wow. Okay, let's finish off with the Favole. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, that's what the Ace of, or the One of Masks is. Wow, this is pretty much sort of like the Star card. It's kind of like waving the beautiful magic wand and saying, okay, it's like, I want to put, energy into this connection, because the Ace of Swords is kind of like putting in time and effort into something, but the Ace of Wands is kind of like thinking, I'm going to put my intentions, my energies, my passions, my drive in this connection, and it looks incredibly promising for both the ones in a relationship and the ones who are still single and about to embark, because there's that beautiful Three of Cups that's pretty much going to be taking place, or has already taken place, or wherever it may take and stuff like that. But I do see this very beautiful, passionate need and desire from whoever is watching, and I just think go for it. Okay, well, my beautiful, amazing Cancerians, I'm going to have to leave it at this, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel for more vampire journey towards the future. I want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings. I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now, but I just want to say how much I love you guys incredibly, and thank you all so much.